What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. And today I'm starting off my birthday haul kind of Lego set reviews with set number 76999. Recommended ages is 6+, Tails Workshop and Tornado Plane. The piece count is 376 pieces, while the price point is $39.99. Yes, I mentioned the price because that is actually kind of one of the downfalls of this set. These Sonic sets are really expensive, okay? A lot of people have been talking about them. A lot of them are like $30 to $40 sets and like $50 sets. This is, I don't know if this is the cheapest out of all of them, but yeah, I'm probably going to be mentioning prices more in Lego sets because that's kind of like in my older set reviews, like the X-Jet, for instance, that one was pretty pricey as well. It was like a $100 Lego set, and it's kind of going to factor in on if you're going to get this set or not, so I'm going to be mentioning that. But of course, I did say at the beginning of the video, or maybe I didn't, I don't know, but this is kind of, I didn't get all of the Sonic sets, so I'm going to be reviewing them in kind of order of Wave 1 and Wave 2. All the Wave 1 sets I'm going to review and all the Wave 2 sets I'm going to review. So the next set's going to be the Death Egg Robot, and then the set after that is going to be the Big Wheel Green Hill Loop Challenge. And the reason why I'm going to do it that way, instead of originally it was going to be the Green Hoop Challenge was going to be last, so I was going to go for the Shadow Knuckles set. But I feel like that's not really kind of in the order of these sets, so I almost have all of Wave 1. But the only sets I don't have is the starter course, kind of, where you get just the normal Sonic and just kind of like a Green Hill type thing, and you get the little crab meat, I think it is, the Badnik, and the other one is, of course, the Amy Animal Rescue. So I decided not to pick those up just because I decided not to. And I already got all of the figures, really. If you pick up this set and the starter course, I think you'll probably have almost all of the figures, and you also have to pick up the Death Egg Robot. So, but anyway, I'm going to stop yammering on. This set is really good. I'm really excited to talk about it. Of course, first time getting Tails and Lego. Obviously, these sets have been out for a year, so I am a bit late in the game. So without further ado, let's get on with the minifigures, and we're going to look at the builds, and then we're going to look at the big builds last. So yeah, let's start off with Sonic. So, talking about a Lego Sonic and like a Lego Sonic set is really trippy, man. I never thought we'd get Lego sets. But the last thing I also forgot to mention, I'm using a white paper as a bottom because my desk was getting really dirty with the sculpting and everything. Hopefully you guys like the new setup. I'm probably going to keep it like this. I don't know if it's going to fit in the Green Hill Loop Challenge, but who knows. But of course, Sonic, man. Okay, so this is actually the second variant of Sonic. If I picked up the starter course, and you guys would be looking at the... Yeah, of course, picked up the starter course, you guys would be looking at the first version. This is the second version. Actually, I have two of this since I don't have the starter course, which... I mean, it's cool because I have the old version, which you guys will look at the Death Egg in the Death Egg Robot review, but I mean, I don't really like it that much. I mean, if you gave me like a battle damage version of Sonic, I wouldn't really be happy. I kind of like the OG Sonic, but if you pick up like all the sets and you're like a really cool fan collector, this really is awesome to get like different versions so you're not getting the same one. But I cannot talk about Sonic without talking about Classic Sonic, which was in the Lego Ideas set. And I did a set review on that a while ago, probably like a year ago, maybe 2 years ago. But this is the Sonic Ideas set at the time. This was like the only Sonic set we got. Now we have a whole line, which is awesome. It's really cool. This really makes me wish that the Classic Sonic had the short legs, because these guys are the same size, and if you really wanted to do like a Generations mock or something, it wouldn't really be accurate, man. I mean, you could put short blue legs, but he's missing the boots, which, speak of the devil of the boots, both of the legs, the Classic Sonic set basically reused the actual legs that they use on him, which is really cool. Of course, also, this kind of uses the same model. I don't think it is. I think it's a bit different, but this is the same head that was used back in LEGO Dimensions, which is really cool, which, just taking a look at that smile, I mean, it's Sonic, man. It's really cool. Even though I don't really like it, I kind of wish this eye was kind of squinting a little bit, because if you cover it, and then you cover this side, like, I don't know, man. I kind of wish this eye was doing something. If they were going to go for the full winking effect, you know, so, yeah, great figure. I mean, awesome to get a new version of Sonic in this set. I mean, I kind of wish I had the old version, but since I have both, I mean, it's okay. So that's it for Sonic, and now we're going to go on to Tails. Miles, Tails, Prowler. I think it's Prowler? I don't know, it's Prowler. Prowler, though, I think it is. But Tails, oh my god, we have a Tails, everybody. It took us, like, since 2016 when we saw LEGO Dimensions and we wanted a Tails, and now we have a Tails and a Sonic. This dude is awesome, okay? If you haven't heard, like, the hype around this dude is awesome, okay? This dude is really cool, alright? So, obviously, he has a new head mold, which is awesome. And the torso's kind of faded a little bit. A lot of people would maybe want that a bit more white, but, dude, just stop complaining. This dude is awesome, okay? Dual molded yellow and red boots. I wish they were long legs. We're probably going to get that with Supersonic later this year, because you could probably use it for reverse flash if you like. But anyway, small idea. But the rubber Tails, oh my god, I kind of have to take his legs off so you guys can see this. Look at this new piece. Just look at it. I mean, it's awesome, okay? Once again, it's kind of faded, but I really don't care. This is a great figure, and a lot of people are complaining about nothing. This is just a great figure. Very kind of, once again, minimalistic, but I mean, Sonic was too, but just look at these two dudes, alright? Just look at them. They look awesome. They look great. And they're really cool, man. I mean, I'm so stoked to be getting a Tails and a Sonic in a actual LEGO set. Because for, like, generations, we've been getting just Sonic in just every single LEGO merchandise. So I'm glad that we're starting to get, like, Amy, Knuckles, Shadow. Hopefully Big the Cat later this year. Super Sonic, Metal Sonic maybe. I don't know. I'm just so hyped for everything. I should be doing this for the outro, but Tails is awesome. Alright, so yeah, let's take a look at the brand new ring piece, because there is a brand new ring piece in this set. Some of the side builds you get in this set is these new ring pieces, which I think they're good. I think they're pretty nice. They kind of remind me of the Quidditch kind of rings that they have, if you guys know what I mean. Just go look it up. But I really like how it's like a brand new piece where it's like a circle for a ring, and then it has a stud at the bottom. It's way better than just getting all of these toilet seats everywhere in yellow. Really great to mix it up. And I think it looks great, and obviously you get like a couple of these and you can make them stand up, and when Sonic kind of runs by, he can kind of collect them, and yeah, it's really cool, man. I really love the new ring piece. I think it's great. Obviously, if you don't want the stand and you kind of just want Sonic to hold it, he can hold it at the bottom, which is really cool, or he can hold it by the side, which is also really nice. But yeah, it just looks great. I really love the new ring piece as well. It's really cool. Of course, this stud can go all the way through, but that just doesn't look right. But yeah, great piece. Really love the new ring piece. So yeah, let's take a look at the Buzz Bomber. Here's the brand new Buzz Bomber. We've never gotten this enemy before in LEGO. Of course, we got the kind of little crab meat and the it was the beetle, that's what I said. So the beetle and the crab meat. That's what we got at the beginning of the first LEGO set. But of course, this one now we have the Buzz Bomber, which this build is great. I think it's awesome. I think it's a really nice build. Of course, there is some play features that I kind of forgot to mention. We're starting off with this dude, so I'm going to mention it with this dude. And of course, LEGO's, if you never played the first Sonic game or any Sonic game, Dr. Eggman, which we'll take a look at later in the Death Egg Robot. Dr. Eggman kind of uses animals to power up his robots. So yeah, it's really cool. I think they're called flickets or whatever. Yeah, just check right now. They're called flickies, and they're these little animals. It's really cool. They kind of reuse a bunch of pieces from friends I heard and stuff, but I'm just going to be completely honest, and nobody's going to say this. They should have used this for Tweety Bird in the CMF series for the Looney Tunes, my guy. Okay, this is a great piece to use for Tweety Bird, okay? My god, why didn't they use it? Anyway, back to Sonic. You basically put it right here in his antenna thing. And no, this is not accurate to the video game. You can't really see any of the animals or anything. But do I care? No. I mean, it's Sonic, bro. It's Sonic. So of course, when Sonic beats him up, obviously you can get that out of there. But yes, this piece in the game is black. You can't really see any of the animals, but it's still a cool play feature. Also, starting off with this dude, every single piece in the Sonic sets to this day still are all prints. None of them are stickers. So this is a print, and of course also he has wings so he can move up and down. This is just a great build. I love the antennas at the top as well. But yeah, I love how you get all the flickies in all of these sets. Of course you get one because you get one Badnik in the set. But yeah, there is that. And now we're going to take a look at... let's take a look at the Tornado. So obviously the reason why I picked up this set than the Animal Friends thing is because you get an iconic vehicle in Sonic. You get the Tornado, which is really cool, man. Of course, this is such a great build. It's a really nice kind of build, and once again, prints. These are all prints, everybody. It's great, but for some it might not work as well. We'll get to that when we get to that. But this is just a great build. I really love it. It's just a nice kind of smooth build. But of course, kind of the only playability with this is you can move the propeller at the front. But I just love the red and the gray and even the back right here. And I love everything about it. It looks awesome. And of course, you can sit Tails right here, which you do have kind of this lever right here, which is really cool. But you can take Tails, and you can, of course... stick him in here, which you're going to have to stick him in the front studs because his tail's right here, which you could also put Sonic in here if you like, but this is mostly for Tails. But of course, yeah, you have that. And what's really cool is if you go to the top, there is extra studs, so you can put Sonic in there, and yeah, it just looks really cool. Now, they kind of they advertise it like this, but since it's Sonic, you kind of have to give him a little bit of a running pose, kind of like he's about to do that. And that just looks awesome, dude. I mean, come on. Isn't that super cool? Of course, like I said, you get 3 of these in the set. We'll take a look at the third one later, but great build. Obviously, since I'm rolling it, there are some wheels at the bottom, which is really cool. And the bottom kind of looks a bit ugly, but that's just how Lego sets roll, everybody. That's just how they roll. Of course, there is the Tornado. Use some great pieces like some bars and stuff right here. And obviously, you can put Sonic maybe like he's kind of holding on to the side, which is really cool. But yeah, just a fantastic build. If they had this as the build and they got rid of the workshop and just put all the pieces into this, I really feel like this would probably be the goated set. But, I mean, it's still cool that we get the workshop, which, let's actually take a look at the workshop right now. So the workshop is really cool. I actually kind of forgot to look at these because they're just like random little side things. You get this little kind of bed thing so you can sit Sonic in here, which is really cool. It's really awesome. I'm kind of... It's pretty hard to fit him in here, actually. But yeah, it's really cool, man. It's awesome. You fit Sonic on here. Kind of don't know why they have this at the bottom. I mean, he can't put his feet out, so what would it be here for? But anyway, still pretty cool. You get this little kind of thing. It mostly looks like Tails, but Tails can't actually use it. He just stands on it, which is funny. But you get this little thing that rolls, obviously, so you can roll around and stuff. But at the top, you get this printed kind of control piece, while at the bottom, you get some little candies, which is really cool. You get some extras in here, which I think I actually have one at the side. Yes, I do. You get an extra, which is really cool. You also get a kind of wrench, which is really awesome. And of course, for the actual workshop, it's very simple, okay? It's nothing incredible to write home about. It's just simple. You can move it out if you like, or you can move it in like how I had it. That kind of looks more natural to me. You have the little logo at the top, like I said, which is really cool with his tails. And on the outside, you just have a bunch of greenery and kind of the checkered pattern that Green Hill has, because this is set in Green Hill, which is really cool. If you go on the inside, you have a bunch of tools right here and plants, kind of things everywhere, which look nice. And it looks like he's actually studying a Chaos Emerald right here, which is funny because in all the sets you'll be able to get the Chaos Emeralds, but since I got the Ideas set, they give you all the Chaos Emeralds in that set. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Anyway, you get this little wrench thing right here, which is awesome. You get this reading right here, and you get this little grate kind of thing for Tails, and you can take it off and you can give it to Tails if you like. We're not going to do that right now, just to not waste time, but really great piece. You also have another clip in case you want to put it on the other side, but yeah, it's really cool. Also, you have a print at the very top. Yes, all of the sets have prints. It's incredible. I wish LEGO did this all the time. I mean, this is great, man. This is such a really cool kind of little set. Of course, now we're going to take a look at the instruction manual, the box, and I'm going to give my final thoughts. The instruction manuals, yes, Pearl, because you get two. I don't know why they give you two. It's kind of weird. It's the only Sonic set to this day still that has two instruction manuals. Even the big Green Hill Zone Loop Challenge has one instruction manual, which is really weird. But anyway, the first instruction manual builds kind of the badniks and all that stuff and all like the side equipment and the actual tornado, which is really cool, which these pages end on page 71, which once again, which is really cool. The instruction manual started doing this is Sonic actually runs across, which is really cool. So there's the first one. And the second one I think is mostly just the workshop, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's just the workshop. So kind of strange. I mean, it's okay, but it's just weird. Anyway, of course, it has the circle with the question mark with the Chaos Emeralds. I kind of wish that they kind of highlighted in here what Chaos Emerald you got in this set, which is really cool. Of course, this is the starter course I was talking about, and of course, this is the kind of Animal Frenzy thing, so I don't have both of those sets, which, I mean, if I pick them up, it's because either I want the badniks or just to complete the wave, but I'm not that eager to pick those up because I already have the figures. But anyway, you can win a free LEGO set if you send feedback. You can enter a raffle, which is really cool. Anyway, those are the instruction manuals. The box for this is really cool, man. You get the Sonic the Hedgehog at the very top. You get the Sonic little render at the bottom as well. You get all the piece count and everything right there. It's kind of weird how they separate it. Oops, I almost bumped the camera. Yeah, it's really cool. Of course, it shows you kind of knocking down the rings in case you're collecting it. At the very top, it kind of has this little thing where you can, of course, has all the... Oh, a Buzz Bomber. Wow, I was calling it a Badnik. It's a Buzz Bomber, everybody. I kind of forgot. I don't really remember the enemies that well, but I still played Sonic until I got to the lava zone. But really cool back, awesome. Of course, it shows kind of everything that you can do in this and the little flicky and everything. It's super sweet, man. At the bottom, it's just blank, and the sides are also blank. So really cool box. I really love the boxes. They look very colorful and nice, which is really cool. So yeah, that's it for the box. And now it's time to give my final thoughts. Overall, this is a great set, okay? You get Sonic, you get Tails, you get a Buzz Bomber. I mean, this is awesome, all right? This is a great set. The only thing I do not like about this set, that if you're only going to get one LEGO Sonic set, and you got this set, the only thing I don't like is that he's winking, man. I mean, it's cool. I think it's awesome that he's winking and everything. It's great to get variations in the Sonic set, but I feel like this isn't the set. Maybe the first set, but this isn't the set, okay? If we ditched out this dude and you got this Sonic instead, I really feel like this is probably the best Lego Sonic set out of them all, just because of how many characters you're getting. Also the Death Egg Robot too, but the Death Egg Robot has some issues as well. Kind of the dome, which everybody's been talking about, but it's just a great set. I mean, you get Tails. Never before in Lego Tails. I mean, you only get him in this set, in the Amy set. I kind of know which one you're thinking about getting. You're probably not thinking about getting the Amy set. I mean, the Amy set's cool, that you get all the flickies and everything, but I mean, this is just kind of a goated set. This is still really cool, and I think it's awesome. So, overall, great set. Don't really have a rating. I don't really do ratings, but great set. Would I pick it up if I were you for kind of, I think, $39? Yeah, it's pretty worth it. It's a pretty worth it set. If you wanted to get a bigger set, obviously you would get the biggest set out of them all, which is the Green Hill Loop Challenge, which we'll take a look at later. But yeah, that's it. It's kind of my thoughts. And I will see you guys in the next review, which will probably be the Death Egg Robot. And after I get all these set reviews done, Kung Fu Panda 4 showcase is happening on the way. So yeah, that's it. See you guys later. Peace out and bye.